Hello everybody, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It has been sent to you because either somebody in my team would love you to hear about it, or maybe you know me, or you've seen me on social media, or maybe we've connected, and so this is just a chance for me to quickly give you a little overview about what it is that I do and why this might be a really good fit for you. So firstly, to introduce myself, my name is Mills, and I am a regional vice president in qualification, which just means that I have built my business to a certain level, which I will go into in a little bit more detail. But my background is I'm a mum of two. And I have a 10-year-old and a very nearly 9-year-old. She's 9 next week. And I when I had children, I've always been somebody who has their own business. So when my children were born, I had a painting holiday company in Portugal, which I still run to this day, which I absolutely love. And I am very much a person, I'm a yes person, and I wanted to earn other income from different avenues. I always think it's really good to have a multiple income stream. And so I in a fancy way, say that I'm an income portfolio owner. And 4 years ago, I was introduced to a very different business model, something that I had never heard of before. The first thing I want to say is that literally nobody plans to do this business. Unfortunately, people aren't actively seeking it just due to a little bit of misconception about what it is. And so what I want to say is that usually when people fully listen and really understand what this is all about, they jump in with 2 feet because it's a complete no-brainer. So it's very popular with entrepreneurs, it's popular with corporate owners and business owners, it's popular with mums who want to work around their kids, so a bit like me. And what this business does is it provides an asset income. And asset income is a little bit of a buzzword at the moment. And I wasn't fully aware what an asset income was. But really, it's the idea that you get paid even when you're not even when you're not working. So in other words, you earn money while you sleep, you earn money while you're on holiday. And kind of popular asset incomes to think about maybe is if you owned a property portfolio and you had a portfolio of different properties, you would probably be earning off that constantly. Or if you were a pop star and you wrote a song, and every time that song is played, you get royalties. So you've created an asset income. So you're not having to constantly do the work, yet you're still getting paid. Now, that's amazing if you're a pop star, but I just wasn't a pop star. So that wasn't going to be like an option for me. So when I was introduced to this business model and I could see the opportunity of it being like an asset income, the thing that hooked me was that I am a massive believer in choice and freedom. I always was a little bit against the mold. I didn't want to be that kind of 9-to-5 person. And I kind of went in my past. I left uni. I fell into a job that I was working corporate, and then I just decided to give it all up, and I became a scuba dive instructor. And so that idea of freedom and being able to do what you want was always really attractive to me. But when I was a scuba dive instructor, I wasn't earning any money, so I was kind of like working all the time in these amazing places. I'm not complaining about that. I never really had any money to do it. But that sense of freedom and that sense of not being controlled by anyone has stuck with me. And so I was really looking for something that perhaps gave me that. And having an asset income is exactly that. So in 4 years, I have built my business, which has like an annual turnover of between $240,000 to $300,000 a year. And that is insane because I started this literally from my kitchen table. I have built a team I have around about 100 consultants, so basically 100 really smart shoppers. And I've got a global business. So I've got a business in Canada, and I've also, the business has also grown into Australia. So from me in little old England, I have grown a global business. I've built that asset income around my other businesses and around my kids. So my other businesses, just so that you know, I'm a nutritional health coach, and I run an online coaching company, and I have a painting holiday company in Portugal. So 3 different businesses, all that provide an income, and all, I say, a little bit with like a holistic hug. And so what is Arbonne? Because it's great to hear that it's an asset income, but actually, what is it? So I'm going to break it down for you. Arbonne is a premium skincare, nutrition, and personal care brand. Okay, so we have everything from like shampoos, conditioners, deodorants, protein shakes, through to amazing makeup. We are the #1 brand on healthy from the inside out. And we have loads of accreditation. So we are cruelty free, we're vegan. In fact, we're #1 beauty brand with PETA, which is incredible and just an amazing, amazing accreditation to have. We're gluten free, we're kosher, we're GMO free. We ban things like mineral oil, parabens. So we really, really consider everything that is going into your body and on your body as trying to be as kind of toxic free, but also they are results driven, so they work. And we're also part of the Direct Selling Association, or the DSA as it's known, which is just an alternative way of shopping. So we buy directly from the manufacturer, and we save an absolute fortune in the process. So many more shoppers are becoming much more aware of the costs of things. So I don't know if you're familiar, but the markup of a traditional retail product that is sold in a shop, the markup is usually around about 75%. So with Direct Selling Association, you're kind of cutting out all that middleman. You're cutting out the advertising costs. You're cutting out kind of retail space, paying the staff. All of that is gone. And therefore, when you think about what is in a retail product, actually so much of it goes to the middleman. And as a result, unfortunately, the high street is dying. And as much as we all want the high street to keep going, people are more concerned about saving money. So this is just a really smart way of shopping directly, saving ourselves a fortune, but also getting amazing premium products. So how do I earn money? Because that's the $1 million question, isn't it? It's like, that's great. I can, that the company has products. How do I earn from it? So I'm just going to explain a little bit about that. We use a system called Stop, Start, Share. So before I was doing Arbonne, I used around about 26 products a day before I left the house. I'm ashamed to say, because I'm not even really into like skincare or makeup, but that's what I was doing. Everything from brushing my teeth, using a body moisturizer, washing my hair, conditioner, all of that came to about 26 different products, and I was buying them from about 10 different brands, give or take, maybe more, maybe less. So what I did is I just stopped buying all of those products from all of those different brands. I stopped paying that extra markup that I was paying for kind of like shop space and advertising and celebrities to endorse it. I redirected my spend into my own shop. So I was buying ultra premium products at a massive discount. I was getting between 35 and 50% off. And then I was sharing that with people. And every time I shared that with people and taught people the same thing, I got paid, and I still get paid every single time they shop. So it's like I get a recurring payment for introducing the brand in the first place. And loads of companies are moving towards this referral payment system. Advertising is kind of slightly dying. Even on Facebook, there's like a referral button. People recommend products all the time. And companies have cottoned onto that. And so, they're saying, look, I'll give you a referral, I'll give you a money off code if you recommend a friend. That's kind of what I'm doing. Every single time they shop, I still get that money back. I still get that referral check. Basically, I get a paycheck for referring them. So when you register with Arbonne, what you do is you get yourself a website. And it costs in the UK £30. Now, I've had really bad nights out for way more. I've gone for a really rubbish restaurant meal for way more. Yet this was like a complete business in a box. It made complete sense to me. I was getting access to incredible products a distribution service. I didn't need to go and shop and deliver all these products, because otherwise that just wouldn't have happened. I don't have to buy loads of stock and then knock on my neighbour's door and give them the products. It's all done online directly from my website through to the client, skipping out that middleman, and that's when I get paid. And so I've just shared that with people, and I've taught other people to grow and start their own business and show them how to be successful. And so when I started as a team of one, of just me, and then I got five of my old colleagues, friends, network round, and I explained how it worked. And I explained to them that all they needed to do was stop buying from all the other shops that they were buying from, start buying from their own shop, and share it with others. So I became from a team of one to a team of 5. Then those 5 people started to share this concept. And all of a sudden, my team was a team of 25, my team was a team of 70, 80, 90, and I now have over about 100, 120 shoppers, consultants in my business who are all just shopping from their own shop. And each time they buy shampoo and conditioner, I get paid. And they are then showing that and growing that. So everybody is in a win-win situation. The consultants are winning because they're earning money. Arbonne are winning because they don't have to pay any advertising costs. And the clients are winning because they're getting premium products at a real discount. So there are different ways to earn money. There's commission from immediately as you sign up as a consultant. As soon as you share something, sell something, you get paid commission the following Friday, and you can earn between 15 and 35% per sale. Then we have overrides, which is when you earn a small commission from all of your team and everything that they are selling, and you're coaching and mentoring them to be successful. And that's where that passive income comes in. All of a sudden, you're not exchanging your time for money. And that's really, really, really exciting. As that grows, that momentum grows, you see that building. You get a cash bonus at the 3rd level, which is for a Mercedes, which I'm getting next month, and I'm in qualification for that level. And you get bonuses at every single level. There's free trips. I'm about to win a trip to Punta Cana. There are trips every year. We go to Vegas, which is just so much fun. I've learned so much in my 4 years because I've just devoured personal development, which is really a massive thing within the company. I've seen Mel Robbins live, I've seen Rachel Hollis live, and so that was something that I just didn't think I was going to get. But most of all, I've had so much fun along the way, and it's completely and utterly changed me and my family's life. I've created an asset income. My business is willable, so if I was to sadly die, then people in my network are still shopping. My kids are going to get that. So what other business does that? And so I just implore you to just ask yourself the question: if you were made redundant tomorrow, how many savings do you have? Would that cover you? How long would it cover you for? Are you finding that at the end of each paycheck, there's still 2 weeks of the month left? Is it that you need just a little bit to tide you over? Or is it that you really want to create a plan B? Because if nothing changes, where will you be in 5 years' time? When I was asked that question, I was like, oh God, actually, I don't know. I don't really have a backup plan. And usually we kind of exchange our time for money, and job security these days is just not as secure as it used to be. People are having to work much later into their life than they used to be. There's so much more competition. There's so many more people. Robots are going to start taking over and taking all our jobs. So now is the time to think, what can I do today that is going to better my future? And if any of this has resonated with you, then please, 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 let's have a conversation. Get back in touch with the person who sent you this video and just have an open mind. Just instead of thinking, oh, this probably won't work, just imagine, what if it did? Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.